Effective communication is set up by the first sentence you say. And in this video, I'm going to take you through what a good first sentence looks like in written, spoken, or recorded communication. And this is the undoing of a lot of people, because we've been taught to communicate through stories. And stories start with, a long, long time ago, this happened. The problem is, that's not how human minds work. And if you can ever imagine a time you've been trying to sell someone something and they've been going off on tangents, then you know full well the impact that good communication could have. I bet you've thought to yourself, I would like that time again, if only I could structure it this way. Or maybe even worse, maybe you've thought, wow, this person just doesn't understand me. Either way, it comes from the same problem. The single most important part of communication is not what you say, it is how you say it. And I don't mean the tonology you use. That's another misconception. Nor do I mean the typos that you write or grammatical errors that you make. The key is structure. So today we're going to look at the single most important part of every communication, the first line. This is the only time that you know you have your audience's attention. And what it does is it creates a frame. A frame means you are controlling the way that the person absorbs this information. Let me give you an example. Which of these is more clear? We've been creating fantastic results for your business. I'm really excited about the direction it's going in. Could you refer me to some of your friends? Or, this email is to ask if you'd be willing to introduce me to your friends. We've generated fantastic results, and I'd like to know who you know that you think would be appropriate for the same behavior or the same outcome. Now, they were essentially the same thing, but in the first example, what I was doing was giving you room for your mind to latch onto what we call hooks. So there were 3 hooks. We've been generating fantastic results. I think this communication is about the results we've been getting. I actually can't remember what the second thing I said was, but something like the campaigns have been doing well. The campaigns. We're going to talk about the campaigns. I've been meaning to talk to Josh about that. Yes. Can you reach out to your network? So before I got to number 3, what I actually wanted, their brain was already using some of its skill, its ability to solve problems that I didn't want them to solve. I had not created a strong frame. Now in option number 2, what did I do? I went straight to what I wanted. This is an email to ask if you would connect me with your network. Bang, there is the frame. That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about Josh wants me to connect them with my audience, with the people I know. Now I can add the nuance. So now I can say, because the results have been good, or better yet, I am looking for someone who looks like X, Y, and Z. Who do you know? Because now I've taken that frame and I'm now putting it into them and saying, now, my recipient's brain, you know I want you to refer me to someone. This is the sort of person that I want. Who do you know? So this is applicable to every part of communication, and I'm going to show you a few examples. Before I do, I want to make just one point. A lot of business owners and marketing managers will be fastidious with typos, spelling errors, and grammatical problems. The data is very clear on this. The negative ramifications of a typo or grammatical stuff is close to 0. You have almost no downside. However, the structure of your communication and the clarity has extremes in outcome. So what I'm showing you today, this first sentence is the thing I want you to practice ad nauseum across every communication, including the ones you receive from your team. These are a few examples here of good first sentences. This could be a video, it could be an email, it could be anything. In this video, I'll outline that the website process is 50% complete, and there are 3 things we need from you to help this process along. Why is this frame really good? So it says in this, or this is a video, so of course, but I'll outline the website process. Oh, it's about the website process. That's 50% complete. So I've already given him the information. I'll probably talk about that later on, but that's really important. Oh, okay. So the website is halfway done. Awesome. And there are 3 things we need from you. Okay. I'm not going to just put this in the trash. I know that I need to do something in order to progress it. Please read this proposal, which outlines how to reallocate your existing marketing budget to generate new sales without compromising any existing leads. All I need is your approval to proceed. Now, the fastidious of you will tell me, Josh, that's not just 1 sentence, that's 2 sentences. And this just reinforces my point. If those are the rules that you're adhering to, you're missing it. Because this is close to perfect. So I'm telling them, this is a proposal. I could have said this in this proposal. I've said, please read this proposal. It's an action. I like actions. Which outlines how to reallocate your existing marketing budget to generate new sales. So that's the outcome, without compromising any existing leads. That's dealing with the fear of loss from changing something. It does not say, please read this proposal. Tell me what you think. That would be the single worst thing you could do. I've told them what the proposal will tell them, and then told them what I need from them. This email outlines 5 key insights into your marketing results and seeks $2,000 in funding so we can implement them this week. We've created the frame. This is going to be about I've got great insights, which I'll talk about after this. And this is what I need from you in order to process them. Most people will hide this part until the very end of their email. Not only is that disingenuous, you haven't set up the frame. You set up a frame of, hey, I've got some great news. And then you slid in a little backhander saying, oh, by the way, I want money from you. Imagine if someone that did that to you in real life. How would you feel? The frame was, here's something for free, and at the end, I want money. Don't do it. Frame strong, frame bold. Okay, next one. This email outlines the SEO report, including 5 key insights of success and 3 next steps actions that will drive up results. Arguably, that one could be stronger, but it still follows the process. And finally, this is an email to request an introduction to your network. With the results we've generated being so strong, is there someone you'd feel comfortable to introduce me to? So it's the example we used before. Now I'm going to be filming more videos on the other parts of the J-marketing communication strategy, or the J-marketing way as we call it. And we're going to talk about the next steps in each of those chunks. If you've enjoyed this so far, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the email list. I'm going to look forward to the next series. Once you implement all of these structures in your communication, what you're going to see is much stronger results, much stronger responses from people, and you spending a lot less time communicating multiple times. Much more importantly, when you get used to using the same structure every time, it allows you to communicate very fluidly and add little nuances in, because you're not thinking about the greater structure. You're thinking about the more fine detail now and how you're going to be able to coerce your audience into thinking the way that you're thinking. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment please. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.